had, and Benora China will be sitting out.
Well, I don't want to keep you long here then. Well, good luck to you then, and you have a good game today. Kerry Chen, it's an all important game for you to keep the number 1 and 2 on the table. So how do you feel about the game, losing the toss first of all?
I think it's fine because like we want to bat first. Because we see like the ground is so like we do what we want now.
Awesome. Is there any change in your side today?
No, same team.
All right, good luck to you then as well. We have a good game. So the news from the center is Kuwait have won the toss and they've opted to bowl first. A very good morning to all the viewers around the world who are tuning in for the game between Hong Kong and Kuwait, which is an all important game for Hong Kong to find the top of the table. So the playing 11 for Hong Kong will be with skipper Kerry Chan, Yasmin Daswani, Betty Chan, Hugh Ying Chuang, Ikra Saha, Elisa Kaira, Mariko Hill, who is really on top of her form, Bella Bo, Mariam Bibi, Natasha Miles, and Shenzin Shazad. As for the counterpart, Kuwait, skipper Amna Sharif, Akriti Bose, Khadija Khalil, Maria Jasvi, Mariama Haider, Mariam Ashraf, Priyada Murali, Shanti Bal Subramanian, Shibon Gomez, Zifa Jelani, Mariam Omar, and that'll be it for Kuwait. So the news in the middle was Kuwait have won the toss and chose to bowl first. Started off with a very full delivery for Bellabo. The opening bowler for Kuwait will be down to the patch. It's a quick run attempt by Mariko Hill and comfortably home. So the opening bowler for Kuwait will be Maria Jaswi. And with that leg bias, Hong Kong is up and running. Much better this time. And that's first and off the bat of Mariko Hill.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Devendra Mugan here, and I'm commenting with my partner here, Said Aziz. Hi, good morning, Said.
Good morning, Didi. Devendran. Beautiful shot by Bella. Open the face back a little bit towards pointish third man and gets easy couple. And she's off the mark with the couple.
So, Said, what do you think about this match, fielding first at this ground, especially rainy start in the morning? So, do you think it's a good choice?
Um, in my point of view, Kuwait have won the toss and they wanted to bowl first. Obviously, they want to bowl first, and the counterpart, Hong Kong, they wanted to bat first. And even if they won the toss, they wanted to bat first. That's what I heard in the middle when I was there presenting. So I think they both know what they wanted to do, and it's fair to say that this is evenly matched.
Right.
Hong Kong is getting those quick singles and doubles at the moment, having a single fielder out, Kuwait, which is a sweeper cover. It again tucked, laid gently for another single, and that concludes the first over of the innings.
It was a good first over for the batting side. the runs were ticking. They keep on rotating the strike. I think it's a good start. Making themselves playing more balls rather than giving a more dot ball for the fielding side.
Yes, they got 6 runs in the first over. Not a ambitious start, but nonetheless, it's a very good start. The new bowler will be Mariama Haider. I think they are operating with spin onto the other side, as the captain was mentioning that they're going to get something out of spinners early on itself, and we are literally seeing that happening. Let's see what she got to do. Michael Hill will be on strike. Chance for a catch. Michael Hill's bat went straight to short covers.
Slightly dropped short there, I guess.
Didn't carry properly, I guess. I mean, a great start for Kuwait. Taken a pricey Michael Wilson wicket.
Looking at the field set, it's almost the same as the first over.
Just that a deep mid wicket is in place for spinner. Chance for a run out onto the non-strikers end.
And there you go, the first wicket, run out. A miscommunication there from the batting side. And Kuwait got their first wicket.
Certainly there wasn't a run there. Yeah, miscommunication happens, and that cost Bella's wicket. Hong Kong's first loss will be a run out. That brings the new batter in, Natasha Miles. They were quite comfortable in the first over, taking those quick singles. The communication was good. Now, a slight miscommunication at cost Bella's wicket. Michael Hill slashes it towards point. Ball runs towards boundary. Cut down by the fielder. Sweeper cover. Get another couple of runs for Mariko Hill and Hong Kong. Mariko try to go over mid-wicket, chance for a catch, and that has been taken. Maria Mahaider breaks through. All important wicket of Mariko Hill. Try to slog it down to the mid-wicket. Just got up with the leading edge. Easily taken by the fine leg fielder.
Looks like it was a slightly slower delivery over there. Changing the pace, make the batter do the mistake.
Yes, indeed. Mariko Hill was absolutely stunning in the last few games, getting a couple of Player of the Match awards. And Hong Kong would have definitely wanted a great start from Mariko Hill, but unfortunately, she has to go down early in the innings. And that brings skipper Kerry Chan into the crease. A lot of responsibility lies on her shoulder at the moment. Need a really good partnership between these two batters.
It's a good start for Kuwait, getting 2 crucial wickets in the power play. This is what a fielding side always wants, to get quick wickets in the starting of the power play.
rightly said, Devendran. Kuwait will be more than happy at the moment. I think these two quick wickets will definitely slow down Hong Kong's attack. As you could see, a lot of energy comes in after Marika hurls his wicket on Kuwait's dugout. Mariam Haider to Miles. Miles lands shimmy down the wicket for a quick single.
And that's the end of the second over. Good, good spell from the bowler from the Kuwait team, picking up 2 wickets and giving the pressure on to the Hong Kong.
Yes, at the end of two is Hong Kong on 9 for the loss of 2 wickets. 2 wickets in a single over, including a run out. I think right away there's a change in bowling. Another spinner is coming in again. I think they're certainly looking to go all out spin attack, I guess. Mariam Omar comes into bowl from the Bangi end. Pretty similar field set again for Miles. Very good start by Mariam Omar, right on money straight away. Nothing easy. Runs down again. Miles not getting the elevation. Beautifully bowled, Mariam Omar. And there she goes. Miles over made on. Another couple of runs. These batters are really quick running between the wickets.
It's good to see that they are not stopping down the batting side, not restricting themselves just by getting ones and blocking in the center. They're trying to hit hard to get the boundaries as they could. It's a good sign.
That turned. That was bowled onto the fourth stump, I believe. Had a massive turn. Hit Miles' elbow.
Looks like bringing in the spinners is really effective. The ball is doing a good thing for the bowlers.
I think skipper Amna will be really pleased about the way the bowlers are bowling at the moment. Not giving anything easy, keeping it to the right line and length. Hong Kong batters have a lot to grind in this game. Mariam Omar.
Chance. Oh, slightly over the fielder. And that goes for 4. For a good shot over there.
Slight shimmy down the wicket. With Miles stepping out and carving it over mid off for 4. That brings first boundary for Hong Kong's innings.
For today's match, the umpires will be Mr. Kalidas and also Mr. Pubalan, two very experienced umpires.
With that over concluded at the end of 3 overs, Hong Kong are 15 for the loss of 2 wickets. Mariam Haider still continues. It's fair to continue. Skipper Kerry Chen is on strike for the first time in this innings. Started off really well, Skipper.
And that's another 4 there. Well batted there. Good shot. This is what Hong Kong needs. At least 2 boundaries in an over, especially in the power play, to get a good start. Perhaps to put up a very good total in the board.
It's a very good start by Kerry Chen. Opened the innings with a boundary. Slightly fuller delivery was that. Pulled the length slightly short after the sweep, which was played by Kerry Chen. Beautifully bowled, Marema Haider. Came back really strong after the boundary on the first ball. Shot for an LBW. Says no, unmoved. Kalidas. Chen taking her chances going after the bowlers in the power play.
It's a good, strong comeback after the first ball being hit by 2-4. They're sticking to the basics, keeping it on the right length and line. That the batter does the mistake.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that she has been bowled beautifully the next 5 balls after the boundary. It's a really good comeback from Marema Haider. At the end of 4 overs, Hong Kong on 19 for the loss of 2 wickets. Mariam Omar continues from the other side. To Natasha Miles this time.
Slight change on the fielding side. There is a long off and long on.
Friendly full toss was missed by Natasha Miles. It's straight to the bowler, Mariam Omar. And the single that brings Kerry Chen on strike. The left-handed Kerry Chen to face right arm off break bowler Mariam Omar.
chance of catch there. Slightly missed.
Only if,
I think it was edge there.
only if there was a slip in place. Beautifully bowled by Mariam Omar. The right lengthening the ball away from Kerry Chan. Still believe we can go with a slip for the left-hander. As Mariam Omar getting a fair amount of turn. Yet again, beautifully bowled Mariam Omar.
Looks like there's a bit of turn there. The wicket is kind of helping on the fielding side.
Yes, indeed, Hivendran. I think it's going to be a good matchup between these two, Kerry Chan and Mariam Omar. I try to slog it.
That was slightly slower delivery compared to the last three balls, I guess.
Yes, I think Mariam Omar bowling really well, changing the pace and putting the right length indeed.
There's no change on the length. It's just that she's just bowling disciplinedly very well over there. That's good.
Yes, Kerry Chan had no chance taking it up of Mariam Omar turning a fair bit. Tried to play those 4 balls and 4 misses. Beautifully bowled. End of 5 overs, Hong Kong out 20 for the loss of 2 wickets. Mariama Haider, beg your pardon, to continue her third over. I think the Kuwait's bowling, especially the spinners, are right on cue.
They're giving a tough time for the batters over there. I think there's a lot of turn, I would say, and it's quite tough for them.
Also loosen it down the leg. Off the bat. Going towards short find leg. Kerry Chan came through for a single.
Full toss there.
Only could take a single of that. Any other day would have gone out of the park. The delivery.
I think it was a slightly missed time there, I guess.
That single, Natasha Miles is back on strike. Has been cut beautifully by Natasha. Like another couple of runs for Natasha in Hong Kong. Slight change in the field. Another more fielder added on to the offside. As Mariama getting a fair amount of turn, I believe. The dot ball. I think even the spinners are bowling really well, but Natasha Miles is timing the ball. There she goes.
Straight down the ground, and it's 4 runs there. Well batted, making use of the feet, coming down the track, going for it. That's good. After a rainy start, slight rain in the morning, it's about now it's very hot out there. We're lucky enough to be in the com box here, side as this.
So I believe that concludes the power play. Hong Kong finishes the power play with 28 runs on board with the loss of 2 wickets. I think Kuwait will be really happy with the score and the wickets they've got in the power play. Not letting the Hong Kong batters to free their arms early in the innings. Mariam Omar to continue. Kerry Chan. Mariam Omar is bowling really well at the moment, especially to Kerry Chan. It's beautifully bowled yet again by Mariam Omar.
Again, she's just maintaining on the right spot, then let the ball does the work, and make sure the batter does take the risk to go for the shots.
Another leading edge. Mariam's bowling. The full toss has been played beautifully between point and covers by Kerry. Very good fielding as well to cut it down for just 2 runs. Mariam Omar to Kerry Chan.
Beautiful bowl there.
Yet again, good delivery by Mariam Omar.
I think Mariam Omar is trying to get the edge of the batter, so that she's just maintaining on the same spot, same line, trying to get the edge.
I think you should definitely have a slip. I think there is a slip in place now. It's been dropped short and beautifully hooked by Kerry Chen over square leg for a boundary. Bit of a pressure release zone for Kerry Chen. A rare loosener by Mariam Omar.
Slight talk going on there with the skipper from the umpires.
So I think there's a change in bowling. It's the skipper, I believe, Amna Tariq, comes to bowl. Natasha Miles will be on strike.
There are four fielders outside the 30 yards. Long off, long on, mid wicket, deep mid wicket, and also deep covers. And yeah, and Kuwait bowlers are doing a wonderful job here, just keeping it simple and nice. Right length, right line. Just doing the basics right. It's nice to see here. Quick single there.
Of the leg byes. It's like change the field set again. I'm not direct to Chan. Skipper to skipper. Drops his shot, Amna. Chan is actually having some trouble with the bowlers who's taking the ball away. It's wide on the leg side by Amna. Really well bowled by Amna and beautifully played as well by Chan. But still, it's a dot ball. The small partnership between Kerry and Natasha is building. It's a good sign for Hong Kong. There she tried to slog it. Managed to take a single. Really well bowled by Amna. That'll be end of the over, number 8.
What do you think as is a slip in position will that give more pressure to the batter, or do you think it won't?
100% if there's a slip, they'll be more cautious on the shots which they're going to choose to play. And that will certainly create a chance for Kuwait to get a couple more wickets inside 10 overs. And that will really stop Hong Kong going in further into the game.
It's like we have a pace bowler into the attack. Piada Murali.
Right.
No, I think they changed to spinners back.
It's Mari Moma to continue. Has bowled beautifully the first 3 overs. So far, Mayama has bowled 3 overs, given only 13 runs. He's going 4 out straight. I think it's fair to do so. She's been bowling well. There's a certain chance for stumping, I believe.
That was a slightly lighter delivery, making the batter to come out for the crease to go for the shot, but nevertheless it was missed.
the edge of Mariam's bowling.
Like Kerry Chan is having a tough time there. The bowlers with the spin attack.
Especially spinners taking the ball away. As the shot covers in place, that'll make Chan go even harder towards the bowler. It's the right thing to do off Chan to take a single and give Natasha Miles to face the off spinner. Massive turn there for Maria Omar. Yes, that's a dead ball. There's no shot was been played. Hit the legs of Natasha Miles. Celebration, so no runs has been awarded for that. Will put Natasha Miles back on strike. Well played, Natasha Miles with a single. I think Natasha Miles is doing the right thing as she's not piling up the pressure by putting a dot balls. She is nudging here and there, getting those quick singles and doubles in place, and the odd boundary helps her. Skerchen has to do the same thing to keep keep the scoreboard ticking.
I think he's trying to bring in the left-hander batter to the crease to bowl and get the wicket.
There's a shot for an LBW.
That was close.
And unmoved Pubalan.
That was the last over of the bowler. A well 4 over spell, bowl, good attack. The spinners have been doing a very great job here, making use of the wicket, making use of the ball, turning in, turning out there. Nevertheless, the batters are doing their job, building up the partnership, not losing their wickets there. Shot down the long on. Managed to take single there. It's a good sign from Natasha Miles. She's not stopping herself, just going for the big shots, trying to get boundaries as much they could. Kerry Chan. Again, there was another chance there for stumping. Slight mistake by the keeper. Well bowled there by this keeper there. Just maintaining the line. Again, Kerry Chan is having a tough time there. The spinners there, especially the ball moving out. Short ball. Nicely played. Oh, a misfield. That brings up 2 runs. The bowler has been doing a very good job, well job there, giving a missed field there. It's kind of risky and and expensive. Sally cuts through. Deep point. Second run been taken there. Harry Chan, good run attempt there. Looking positive. Trying to take the twos. Try to get the runs in the gap.
Amna Tariq to Kerchan. Chance for a catch.
Dropped. There was a chance for a cotton bowl.
With that, we'll have a short drinks break as conclude the first half of the innings. So Hong Kong are 49 for the loss of 2 wickets in 10 overs. I will join you back shortly after the drinks break. Welcome back after a short drinks break. Hong Kong are 44 for the loss of 2 wickets in the end of 10 overs. We have change in bowling. Medium pacer comes in to bowl. Priyada Murali.
Good partnership there by Kerry Chan and also Natasha Miles. They're keeping the wickets there in their role. Well bowled. So pacers into the attack. Slightly low full toss there. That brings up single for Natasha Miles and Kerry Chan back to the strike. Let's see. She had a very tough time with the spinners. I hope she could do something with the pacers. The skipper has a very big role to do staying in the wicket as long as she could to put up a big total there. A risky single. Nevertheless, that was a good run there by Carey. Full toss. Oh, that was a catch. Good attempt there by Mariam Haider. That was hardly hit by Natasha Miles. Unfortunately, couldn't get the boundary there. Just managed to get the single. Well bowled there. Well played. Good cut shot there by Carey Chan. Hitting those singles. Good over for the Hong Kong team. A good runs in this over. Eleven overs done. 46 for 2. I'm not sure if pulling into the last over of her spell. It's a small conversation going on between the umpires and Natasha Miles. Not sure what is it. Hmm. A big appeal there for LBW. Nothing much. Be moving away. Big hit, up in the air, chance for catch, and it's taken. This time the skipper, Kerry Chan, went for a big shot, couldn't clear the boundary. That's out, and that brings up the third wicket of Hong Kong. This brings up a pressure situation building up for Hong Kong. Again, they broke a very good partnership there. That's what Kuwait needed. Well bowled there by Amna Sharif. Slightly flighted delivery. Made the batter move up to the crease and go for a big shot. Next batter will be Shazin Shazad. Hong Kong needs to build another partnership here for the remaining 8 overs to build up another good total there. Well fielded there by Deep Point. Exceptional bowling by Amna Sharif. Down the ground, the long on, and single has been taken.
Yes, Natasha Miles is playing a crucial role for Hong Kong here. She can't afford to throw the wicket. She has to be there.
Shazin Shazad on strike. Slightly change on the fielding part. Long on up into 30.
The shot for LBW and hands been raised by Kalidas. Beautifully bowled by Amna Tariq. Outside off stump and make the ball turn into the stumps and gone. Shenzhen Shazad.
The spinners has been doing a very good job there. Just keeping on the right spot. Let the ball turn. Next batter comes in Yasmin Daswani.
Hong Kong has been slipped to 4 wickets in the span of 2 overs, from 2 to 4. Some real fighting going on between Kuwait and Hong Kong. So the batters are just bat around. Natasha Miles get the scoreboard ticking. And she is off the mark right away. Yasmin Daswani with a single.
Good spell by Amna Sharif. Well bowling there. Took a couple of wickets there. Put up Kuwait in a very good and comfortable situation here.
Hong Kong passes the 50-run mark at the end of 12 overs, losing 4 wickets.
This remaining of 8 overs. What would be the projected score there, Aziz, for Hong Kong to defend themselves?
So wide down the leg side. Coming back to your question, Devendran. I think looking at current run rate and the wickets have been fallen, Kuwait are in a driver's seat. I
think Hong Kong has to just stick around another 3 to 4 overs, nudge here and there, get couple of twos and odd boundaries, make themselves about 70 runs. Then they can push it towards 90 to the 100 run mark.
I think anything above the 100 could be a very defendable score.
Yes, that's psychologically, get a three figure on the board will be a good boost for the fielding side to defend as well. Natasha is playing really well.
Natasha is doing a very big role there, not risking herself, just getting those ones and twos, any loose balls, hitting it hard, trying to get the boundary there. Well fielded.
Top effort. Maria Jaswi in the field.
That could have been missed, could have been a boundary there, but
Second chance.
exceptional fielding there.
Has been played beautifully by Yasmin Deswani. It was deep mid wicket. I think Yasmin Deswani came in and she's right after the bowlers straight away. I think the message has been sent clearly that she is here to attack the bowlers, not to defend.
Right onto the block hole. Well bowled there by Priyada Murali.
Hong Kong is coming back into this game, getting the scoreboard ticking.
Good shot there by Yasmin Nazwani. She's keeping herself positive, trying to hit hard, get as much as runs as she could.
And she should. Indeed, as they need someone to attack and get the runs for Hong Kong. I think Yasmin is came to do that role here. 6 runs coming off that over. Hong Kong ends 13th over with 56 runs on board.
At this point of view, there should be some batters to be there supporting Natasha Miles, who've been doing a very great job there in the middle, getting those runs, seeing the wicket there, doing a very good role there.
Amna Tariq to bowl her final over of the allocated 4 overs. Bowled brilliantly. 3 overs, gave away only 9 runs and took a couple of wickets as well. A shot for MBW as well, and she got it again. Brilliantly bowled, Amna Tariq. That ball kept low a bit. There wasn't much turn, went straight off the arm.
Yasmin Daswani was expecting the ball to move a bit more to the leg side, but unfortunately it was right to the pads.
Good to see Amna Tariq with some beautiful spin bowling for Kuwait.
Incoming batter will be Mariam Bibi.
Hong Kong lost their 5th wicket for 56 runs, courtesy brilliant spin bowling from Kuwait.
Five wickets down there.
3 of them coming off from skipper Amna Tariq. There's a chance of a run out of the non-strikers and then she's gone. Mariam Bibi is gone without troubling the scorers. Run out, first ball. There was certain miscommunication between Natasha Miles and Mariam Bibi. That brings Elisa Kaira to the crease for Hong Kong. Hong Kong slipped to 6 wickets for 56 runs. Kuwait are right ahead in this game, getting wickets in regular interval. Beautifully played by Natasha Miles. Another couple of runs on the scoreboard. Amna Tariq to Natasha Miles. Natasha smashed it towards long off. Could only take a single of that, but that was a very good shot, I must say.
Hong Kong batters need to go for the hard hitting right now. And there's only 6 overs left of this.
Amna Tariq to Elisa Kaira for the first time in the innings. That was really close for NBW.
The spinners are doing very well there, keeping very disciplined bowling over there. Nothing different, nothing changed.
It's Kuwait playing really well. It swept beautifully, but brilliant fielding and chance for run out of the non-strikers in as well. That brings the end of Amna Tariq's 4 overs. She's been brilliant coming into the game.
60 runs of 14 overs, 6 wicket lost.
Amna Tariq finishes off of 4 overs, giving away only 13 runs and picking up 3 wickets, 3 vital wickets indeed. And the news from Kinrara. Malaysia taking on Oman. Malaysia 104 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 16 overs with skipper Winifred and going strong of 61 runs. Priyada Murali to continue.
Low full toss there. Trying to hit it hard. Nothing much from the batting side.
Yes, I think Kuwait is keeping it really, really tight. 60 runs, only 60 runs at the end of 14 overs. Still 6 overs to go.
What do you say as this? What is the approach they should go for it after this? Especially on the Hong Kong side.
I mean, in my point of view, they really have to be there in the first place to get those vital runs at the end, and just build a partnership around Natasha Miles and give her some time to go for it. At the end of like when there is only 3 overs left or something.
Yep, that's true. Towards the end, couple of boundaries will give a good, good total of the score.
It's beautifully bowled and very well fielded yet again. Maria Jasfi is a live wire in the field. Beautifully played. Natasha Miles towards long on for single.
Natasha Miles is doing her job very well there. Keeping herself lively in the wicket there. Trying to go for a big shot.
Brings cheeky scoop.
.15 overs done, 63 runs, and the loss of 6 wickets there.
We are entering the final 5 of the first innings. Now change in bowling as well. Maria Jasvi taking on. She's been brilliant in the field so far. Now she's taking on to bowl. Beautifully played Elisa Kaira. The single and putting Natasha back on strike.
Nothing much changes on the fielding side. Still maintaining on long on, long off, deep mid wicket, and also deep covers. Chance of run out. Ooh, a misfield there. That brings up another single for Natasha Miles.
Yes, Natasha Miles is going strong for Hong Kong. Good backup this time. Kuwait are doing really well in the field as well as their bowling.
Like I said, they've been bowling very well. They're keeping it very simple, disciplined bowling them, just maintaining the line and length.
Played towards third man for a single. Elisa Kaira.
I played there by Natasha Miles. Hong Kong batters are doing very well at the moment, trying to rotate the strike as much as they could.
Yes, Natasha Miles going really strong, 26 of 32. Couple of boundaries to her name. Slide inside edge, didn't carry to the keeper. Brings at the end of 16 overs, Hong Kong 67 for the loss of 6 wickets.
Looking at the bowling side, I think Hong Kong has a bit. It's a bit more comfortable for them to play on the paces compared to the spin attack that they had early on.
So I think they came back to spin again. I think it's Mariama Haider to bowl a final over.
Sasha Miles on strike.
Did really well by Natasha Miles.
Small pep talk by Natasha Miles to Elisa Kaira. Probably would say that stay in the wicket till the end.
The shot for an LBW. Unmoved Pubalan.
Could have been slightly moving down the leg. Well bowled there. Mariama Haider.
It's been played beautifully by Elisa Kaira. But Kuwait are really quick in field, just stop it to a single. And
That's out. Finally, we have got Natasha Miles, wicket, slightly slower delivery, and stumped in.
Skipper Amna brought Mariama Haider to get the pricey wicket of Natasha Miles, and she succeeds. She got the wicket of the pricey Natasha Miles. Natasha Miles is gone for 28 of 36 to her name.
Like I said, it looks like it's a bit more tougher to play the spinners compared to the pace bowlers. So the spinners are the given chance to bowl and they're doing it right.
And that brings Hugh Ying into the crease. Hugh Ying to face the first ball of Mariama. Left it without troubling it. That's the end of 17 overs. Hong Kong are 69 for loss of 7 wickets.
At the moment, Kuwait are really on top. Looking at their body language, they feel very, very on top and confident.
There's a chance for a run out again. Hugh Ying comes in on time. Tried to scoop that Hugh Ying. Gets it right, but only could get a single.
Played there by Hui Ying. Good shot.
Hong Kong needs something really special from Elisa Kaira to get that psychological 100-run mark. I think Kuwait will be really happy to give those singles as they're not going for the boundaries. They get a quick single of that, Hugh Ying. Natari was really quick to not give those easy singles. Bit more attacking now to Hu Ying. And there she goes, chance for a catch. And it was a brilliant catch.
Exceptional catch there. What a dive.
Had to run back. And what a catch was that from the.
That was tremendous.
It's Mariam Omar, if I'm not mistaken.
Great effort there. Great effort by the fielding.
Definitely catch of the tournament for me so far. Had to run back and put in a massive dive to take that, and she took it with ease to dismiss Hu Ying. It was a special catch, definitely, by Mariam Omar for the Kuwaitis. That brings the number 10 in, Betty Chan. Kuwait are really on top in this game.
I would rate that was the best catch in this tournament, I would say, as far as I've seen.
It was indeed a beautiful catch by Mariam Omar.
Kuwait are really on top. They're still attacking Hong Kong. They're not being very easy there.
Yes, they're bowling right to their field set as well. Change in bowling. Freda Murley comes in to bowl the 19th. Hong Kong are 72 for the loss of 8 wickets. End of 18 overs now. They're closing in onto the batter. They ready to stay towards third man for no run. Chance for a run out.
That was close. That was close. But nevertheless, they have to take those singles.
Hong Kong are living danger in terms of their running. There she goes, Elisa Kaira. Only could get a single of that. That was a full toss and it's going to be called no ball. No. That was a full toss. Yes, it has been called as no ball. Betty Chan played it straight to the square leg fielder and she caught the ball, but it is a no ball, so it is not counted and it's a free hit coming up. Next ball to Betty Chan. And there she goes straight to mid-on. Catch has been taken again, but it's a free hit. They could scan through a single of that delivery. I think the Kuwaitis are bowling really well and fielding really well as well. Not giving anything easy at all for Hong Kong.
Low full toss, hit it hard. Another one run. Oh, that is great fielding there by Maria Jasvi. A direct hit to the stumps could have been a run up there.
Right top edge of Betty Chan's bat. Runs towards the boundary of fine leg. It's a couple more. It's a real valuable runs scoring by Betty Chan. That brings us to the final 6 balls of the first innings. Hong Kong are 79 for the loss of 8 wickets going into the final over of the first innings. Maria Jasvi to bowl the final over of the first innings. Another single.
And Shakara is trying to hit hard there to get the boundary, but couldn't do much. The fielders of Kuwait are on toes. Closed up fielding set here. Looks like all of them are in 30. Except for the mid wicket slightly away from 30 yards.
Now letting Elisa Kaira to get back on strike. We're going to keep Betty Chan there. There was a chance of run out. Direct hit needed.
Oh,
Brilliant effort in the field, but Elisa Kaira comes in on time. Get another single. We'll be more than happy to give those singles. Was really poor by the keeper. Runs down for boundary. Could be called bites. These runs are really, really valuable for Hong Kong. Bit sloppy from the keeper. Beautifully played. Betty Chan towards deep square leg, runs down to the boundary. Good stop.
Going for their third run there.
Zifa Jalani cuts it down, but the Hong Kong batters took 3 runs off it. And a ball left in the final over.
Good running there. Taking the risk. That's what they need. What Hong Kong needs. They did as much as they could to defend their score.
10 runs came off this over so far, the final over, really helping Hong Kong to get some respectable total for them to defend. Lisa Kaira to face the final ball of the first innings. And it's a miss. It can throw a single off that delivery.
Great effort by the fielding side by the Kuwait team. They bowled really well. They fielded very well, and they restricted them no less than 100.
So I think they finished really well. So the batting scorecard, got Bella Bow goes for 3 runs and Mariko Hill 4 of 6. Natasha Miles played a really good knock of 28 of 36 balls, and Carrie Chan 19 of 34. Shandin Shahzad goes without troubling the scorers. Yasmin Deswani 5 of 7, and Mariam Bibi as well gone for a duck first ball. Elisa Kaira played a handy 13 runs of 20 balls, not out. And Betty Chan played a vital 8 runs towards the end, some valuable runs for Hong Kong. And for Kuwait, the bowlers, Maria Jasvi started off 4 overs 19 runs with 1 wicket. Mariama Haider 4 overs 17 runs and got a couple of wickets. Mariam Omar 4 overs 15 runs, definitely bowled a crucial bowling without taking wicket, but indeed she bowled really well. And standout bowler was Amna Tariq 4 overs 13 runs and 3 vital wickets, including a wicket of Mariko Hill. And Pera Murli 4 overs 20 runs, 0 wickets. So Hong Kong finishes off on 90 runs. The target will be 91 for Kuwait. And we'll join you back shortly Welcome back to all the viewers around the world who are tuning into the game Hong Kong versus Kuwait. Hong Kong batted first, scored 90 runs for a loss of 8 wickets. And Kuwait have chased 91 in allocated 20 overs. We have Kerry Chan, the skipper, to start the proceedings for Hong Kong. With quite attacking field set, having one down, which is deep mid wicket. Kerry Chan comes in, giving a first ball full toss, but smash hard by the batter, straight to Kerry Chan. Started off the innings with a dot ball. Mariam Omar is off the mark with a single. Priyada Murli, striking partner for Mariam Omar. Priyada Murli to face Kerry Chan. Muchly played, Priyada. Slight inside edge. With that, Priyada Murli will be off the mark as well. Mariam Omar will be definitely confident coming to bat after the beautiful spell of bowling initially. Get again towards mid wicket for another single. Another full toss have been smashed by Priyada Murli towards mid wicket. Good stop. The fielder just cuts it down to only 2 runs. At the end of first over, Kuwait are 4 for no loss, chasing 91. Five runs, beg your pardon. Hong Kong operating with spin right away, Kerry Chan and Betty Chan. This over was happening in the wicket earlier when they were batting with the spinners, so they are quite comfortable to start off with the spinners itself. Mariam Omar, strike for Betty Chan. Chance for a run out across the high with the throw. Priyada had to put in a half dive. That's at the single. First ball, Betty Chan. gently towards mid off Priyada Murali. Beautifully bowled Betty Chan. Just past the outside edge of Priyada Murali. Betty Chan bowling really well, giving anything easy to the batters. To pull that, Priyada Murali comes off Vice, completely missed the ball. A very good over from Betty Chan. At the end of 2 overs, Kuwait 7 runs for no loss, chasing 91.
Carry Chan into the attack. Looking at Hong Kong side, they have brought up all the spinners into the attack to get some early wickets.
Another full toss, made beautifully by Priyada Murali. Towards deep mid wicket, chance for a run out there. Maria Omar comes home with ease.
Side Aziz, would you think the bowlers might have get the same turn as how Kuwait got early in this morning?
Yes, as we know, UKM will always help the spinners to get some turn, whether it's first innings or second innings. Just have to bowl the right line and length to get the thing happen. Like how Kuwait bowled initially, and they continue with the very good bowling. Chance for a catch, and Priyada Murali is gone. Of Kerry Chan's bowling.
Yep, like you said, side right areas will do the ball will do the talking.
Priyada Murali gone for 5 of 10 balls. That brings Zifa Jilani to the crease. Company Mariam Omar. Kerry Chan bowling really well. Gentle left arm spin. Was it a bit short? Kerry Chen.
Nevertheless, that's a very good ball there. Dot ball.
Beautifully bowled. Flight.
That is a very flighter delivery, but straight into the Yorker-ish length.
Quick single. Kuwait will really want a good start from Mariam Omar. She's striking beautifully. She goes straight to covers. Dot ball. Score moves 10 for loss of 1 wicket at the end of 3 overs. Betty Chen to continue. Zifa Jalani. No flighted delivery. Is past the outside edge.
Very, very well bowled by Betty.
Oh, the shot and a half from Zifa Jalani, but straight to Mariko Hill at
That was
mid
hardly
on.
hit. Hardly hit by the batter. Unfortunately, straight to the fielder. Didn't get much runs there.
Again, very well bowled. Betty Chen mixing the pace up.
Betty is bowling right on the mark, lighting up the delivery, slowing down the pace, making the batter to move forward. Short ball there, and 1 run has been taken there. Nice and easy.
Mariam Omar on strike. See some blitz from Mariam Omar. Done a really good over from Betty Chen and Hong Kong. Just a single of it. Score moves 11 at the end of 4 overs for the loss of 1 wicket, and Kerry Chen to bowl the 3rd over on the trot. There she goes. See if any chance for a catch has been spilled by Natasha Miles. Was hit hard indeed by Zifa Jalani. Couldn't get a hold of it. Natasha Miles. That's how it go down as a drop.
But nevertheless, that was safe from going to boundary. Short.
Really good shot from Mariam Omar. So the boundary. Down for a couple, and that's a run out. See, Fajrani didn't make it on time, and she's gone. Run out. Brilliant pick up and throw by the fielder. Erchan collects, gets rid of Zifa Jelani.
No, the dive was good, but unfortunately it was way up high, not on the ground. So chance of run out is very high there. Incoming batter will be Amna Tariq, the skipper.
Couple of wickets inside 5 overs. Hong Kong put them in a commanding position.
It's almost a similar situation as early on in the first innings, where Kuwait took 2 wickets in the power play.
Which certainly stopped Hong Kong from going attack. She goes again. Mariam Omar just a single this time. Amna Tariq will be on strike for the first time in this innings. Now place it watchfully. First ball.
Bowled there by Kerry Chan, not giving any room to the batter.
It's like talking going on between two batters. Played beautifully in the gap by Amna Tariq. 4 runs towards boundary.
Looking for 2.
Will be cut down by Mariam Bibi.
That was easily taken 2 there. Good running by the batter. A big turn there.
On turn by Kerry Chan.
Nevertheless, it was a good over from Kerry Chan. Just to remind you guys out there, those who are watching live, today's umpire will be Mr. Kaidas and Ubalan.
The end of 5 overs, Kuwait are 16. Lost 2 wickets, chasing 91 here in YSD UKM Oval. Betijan has been really impressive so far.
Hong Kong fielding side looking very sharp, and they are really attacking the batters. Especially they're keeping only one deep mid wicket. The rest of the fielders are inside 30 yards.
And there she goes. Brilliant stop.
That was a brilliant save there. Save a boundary, especially.
Certainly saved a boundary. That's funny, I believe that.
Very well bowled there by Barry Chan. This looks like Kuwait is under pressure now. Getting more dot balls. One big hit doesn't go. The next one goes dot ball. Trying to save their wickets.
It's been played beautifully, but straight to the fielder.
Hong Kong fielders are not making any mistakes here. Trying to restrict them. Trying to defend their score. Short ball. Hit it through deep mid wicket. There's a single there.
That's the end of power play. Kuwait are 18. So loss of 2 wickets at the end of power play. Chasing 91. Their bowling change of medium pacer. Mariko Hill on the attack. Mariko Hill bowled brilliantly in previous games as well. Started off with a bumper. Mariko Hill giving a statement to the batter.
Slight changes in the fielding side. They have three down the boundary line, which is third man, fine leg, and deep square.
Right on the offside. Down towards fine leg.
That was good place by Mariko.
Wide delivery as well.
Slightly wrong line there.
Mariko Hill bowling really well, giving anything easy to the batters. Try to scoop. Mariam Omar scoop that got hit on the shoulder, I believe.
Trying to make use of the pace of the fast bowler there. Play towards the fine leg.
It was a good plan by Mariam Omar, but then couldn't execute it properly. Played really well, Mariam. Just taking a single. That was slashed hard towards third man.
Misfield
Slide
there.
misfield.
Almost got a boundary there. Unfortunately, managed to stop before it.
It's been Daswani, third man. There's a miscommunication. Very risky single there. Nonetheless, they made it home. The end of 7 overs, Kuwait are 24 for the loss of 2 wickets. Chasing 91. Meanwhile, 67 runs of 78 balls, Kuwait. Change in bowling. Ikra Sahar comes in. Try to pull that Mariam Omar.
Didn't connect it well. Straight to the fielder there. Another shorter delivery, and that's a wide there.
Beautifully played Mariam Omar. Using the pace guided towards third man for a single.
Well bowled there by the bowler Ikra. Cut balls.
Using the pace again. Just a single this time.
Kuwait,
Across to her.
Kuwait batters have to keep on updating their scores on the board by rotating the strike. The well bowled, well delivery, well batted as well. Getting those singles there, it's very important for Kuwait. Well played there. Looking for two. Fielder down the deep. BB is very fast there. Managed to give them a single. That is the end of the 8th over. Kuwait is 29 for 2. Looks like there is a bowling change there from the Hong Kong side.
Kaira comes in.
Another new pace attack here. No change on the field position, still the same. Deep square, fine leg. Oh, there's a slight change. I think third man is slightly up.
Kuwait need another 62 runs in 72 balls. Start out with the wide Elisa Kaira.
Well bowled there by Lisa Kaira. Nothing much from the batter. It's dot balls.
Hong Kong bowlers are keeping it short, especially the fast bowlers. Anything full, the Kuwait are going. Anything short, they're taking their time.
I think the shorter deliveries have a bit more grip onto the wicket, slightly coming up a bit late with the bat. So it gives a bit of trouble to the batters. Unlike a fuller delivery.
Beautifully bowled. Lisa Kaira. No room for the batter.
Missing the edge of the bat. Small pep talk there between the batters there. Trying to calm the situation. Full toss, misfield there. Easy single taken by Amna Sharif.
That puts Mariam Omar back on strike. Been quiet for a while now, Mariam Omar.
Easy single there from Omar. Made use of the pace. Shorter delivery.
Played it beautifully, Amna Sharif to its long leg for a boundary. Indeed, that was a very good shot. Pitched it short, but picked the gap very well, Amna Sharif.
It was much needed boundary for the Kuwait side. Looks like it's going to be an interesting match today between Hong Kong and Kuwait.
Ikra Sahar to continue.
Looks like there was a stare from Ikra to Mariam Omar. Like she's giving an indicator there. Make her to hit the ball.
Played beautifully, Mariam Omar to its square leg. Looking for a couple,
Starts there.
and she makes it comfortably. She
Well
knows.
run there. Nicely taken two there. That's a good work from the fielding side. Maria Bibi, deep square, saving those boundaries.
Score moves to 28.
Well bowled, Ikra Saha, a dot ball there. Well played.
Really
And
good shot, Mariam Omar. Some brilliant effort in the field as well. Going for
Saving.
3. Makes it comfortably.
Nevertheless, it was a good save there down the deep, saving those boundaries. And Kuwait are doing their job, running hard to get as much runs they can. Sharif on strike. Short ball. Miss. Good pace there by Sahar. Just one delivery left for the water break. White there. Sahar trying to bowl into the pads. Unfortunately, went wide.
Krasar. It just left it alone. Mariam Omar. Beg your pardon. Amna Sharif. That's the end of 10 overs. We'll join you back shortly after the drinks break. Mariam Bibi. Four overs, 8 runs, and 4 wickets, keeping an impressive economy of just 2. The equation is 33 required from 18 with 1 wicket in hand. We have Ikra Saha coming into bowl, the 18th for Hong Kong. Chance for a run out. Mariam Ashraf is home. Has been slashed hard.
Slight mistake there. I think would have been better if she have thrown to the keeper to get those runouts. Nevertheless, just 1 run there. Kuwait is taking all those 1 runs now.
Chance for a run out again. Then bowler hit a stump. Ikra Saha. Chance for a catch, and that's an easy catch.
And that's it. Hong Kong wins the match. Right, that's it for today. And the scorecard for the batting side will be Mariam Omar, who scored 22 runs in 28 balls. Priyada Murali, 5 for 10. Zaifa Azim, 3 for 9. Amna Sharif Tariq, 11 runs, 22 balls. Shibon Gomez, 4 runs and 16 balls. Khadija Khalil, out for 0. And the rest chip in those 1s and 2s. Right, next will be the bowling card, which is Carey, who got 3 overs, 13 runs, 1 wicket. And Mariam Bibi, exceptional bowling, 4 overs, picking up 4 wickets and given only 8 runs. Alongside with Ikra Saha, who got 1 wicket, 2.4 overs. And that's it for today's match. Kuwait between Hong Kong and Kuwait. Hong Kong won their match. Okay, noted.